Hello, everyone. Welcome to Adventures in Good Health. I am your host, David Maloof, and I'm in heaven. So, over the course of this show, I have mentioned a number of times the importance of reaching out to your local naturopath. Well, we decided to take the show on the road, and today I am reporting from SPN Herbs in Morrow, Georgia, and I get a wonderful opportunity to talk with Eileen Thorne. Eileen is a naturopath, and she is the owner of SPN Herbs. So let's go ahead and get started. Eileen, thank you very much. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
And Eileen, I'm going to start out with an apology. This is a living, breathing, active herb shop.
Yes.
And we just kind of took over, brought in like a portable recording studio, and just to the audience, if Eileen gets a customer and walks in, they're going to be like, what is going on? We're going to stop, and you'll take care of your customer.
Okay, that's
All
fine.
right. So Eileen, tell us a little about your journey to becoming a naturopath and a businesswoman.
My journey. Okay, as I said before, in our conversation before this, well, my parents are from the islands. At least my mother is from Cuba and my dad is from Jamaica.
Wow.
I grew up in the islands, and we grew up with lots of herbs, natural ways of healing. If something is wrong, they will go outside and get something from the field and utilize it to heal. I remember when I got a cut on my foot or my leg, and the help that was helping us, she went out in the field and she got some what we call Cinco Bible, a herb that we call it in Jamaica. Basically, it's aloe vera. She heated it up and put it on my leg, and I'm saying, oh my gosh, what is that? That time I was only about 4 or 5, but I remember it so distinctly. And it was able to help and heal the concern that I had.
Wow, that experience has stayed with you all this time.
Yes. There's so many I could tell you about, but that one was very prominent. So that one stayed with me for a while.
So when did you decide that you wanted to become a naturopath?
I guess after college, I kind of started thinking about that after I finished, because I studied nursing, I studied nutrition and exercise physiology, and I said, I want to bring this in, the natural world, into my venue, or into helping to add to what I already have, the education I already have, in essence, to help to heal. Help people, not to heal, but more so to help people in another direction for their life. Yeah, because we only allow the body to heal. We help the body to heal, I would say. We have to prepare the body, and with the person working with us, or we working with that individual, we are allowing that body to heal.
So, Eileen, one of the challenges that some people may have when they're seeking a naturopath is, where do they find a naturopath? And that's not going to be too much of a problem here, because at SPN Herbs, Morrow, Georgia, you are located in a grocery store. So it's easy for people to find you. Why did you choose to locate your store in a grocery store?
Well, I thought it would be ideal. Hence, people have to eat. They come here and shop, and they will see us. The herbs are basically plants that have been grown from the ground. People use it as seasonings, and they have to come and get their seasoning, so to speak. So I thought it would be quite ideal. When I'm here, at times I create a class where I'm able to take people through the grocery store and tell them all about what's on the labels and how to per se choose the right product for their health. So it's all intertwined. It's a perfect direction for having the herb shop in the farmers market.
So here we are in the market. So you'll take people and you'll walk around the grocery store,
yes,
pointing out certain nutritional foods that are just out in the grocery store,
right,
that either have potentially medicinal benefits like kitchen herbs?
Yes, we can do the kitchen herbs, but sometimes usually I start the class with how, it depends on the direction that we're going for that particular class. But sometimes we speak about how to read the nutritional label. So I find that to be very important to start with. And a lot of them are unfamiliar with that because they just put in things in their basket and they don't realize the unnecessary condiments or ingredients that this product may have. So how much saturated fat, unsaturated fats, things of that that it may have. As far as the herbs are basically plants that are grown from the ground.
Right.
So basically we also season our foods with that. Rosemary, thyme, and we also can use that medicinally also as far as they're good for the respiratory system, which is wonderful. So they feel empowered when we are finished.
When it comes to things like kitchen herbs, can people use kitchen herbs pretty much every day as they're seasoning their food?
Oh gosh, yes.
Oh.
In Jamaica, we use a lot of that. Particularly one particular herb that we love a lot in a lot of our seasonings is thyme. We use a lot of thyme, and it really brings out that flavor.
Oh my goodness, that's almost like going out on a field trip.
Yeah.
Except you just walk across the aisle and you're in the grocery store.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Precisely.
Now, do some of your, let me think this through. Some of your customers, when they walk in the door, do they ask for your help? I mean, do they explain some of the health conditions that they're experiencing? And if they do, how can you help some people?
Yes, they do. A lot of people do come in asking for direction, and a lot of people who have been with me for quite a while, they know exactly what they need. So basically, they're able to come in and just pick up the product. Once I get you on a direction, on a rotation, you're able to, they know what they need, and sometimes I want them to stay on the rotation for maybe about 3 months or so,
okay. And
they do pretty well with that. So afterwards, they may come back and get a new assessment, and we'll see where we go from there. Sometimes we have individuals who do come in and are unaware of what direction to take. So therefore, we start from the beginning. Of course, I do a lot of face mapping, tongue reading or eye reading, iridology. So I'm able to redirect the person. I listen to them speak, and I'm able to have a conversation with them and redirect them as to what they need for their health. A lot of them come in with needs for purifying and cleansing the blood,
right.
And I'm able to offer the blood tonic, which Dr. Tate's has, and it works wonderful for them. Cleaning the bowels is very important also, so I sometimes couple that with other herbs, in essence, in moving forward and allowing their system, particularly the detoxification systems, to continue to move. Detoxification systems are such as your liver or even your kidneys. You want that to be always flowing, and also the colon, you want that to be always empty.
All right, so I've got a number of questions on some of the tools that you use that you just mentioned. What is face mapping?
Face mapping is where I'm reading the face. You have the face, and after then you're looking at different areas of the face, and it tells you a story about the person's life.
Oh,
everyone that comes in, I am constantly reading that and determining, this person needs this, and sometimes they walk in and they don't know what they need.
So the face is telling a story about a person's health.
Oh gosh, yes.
And you mentioned tongue mapping.
Yes, tongue reading, yes.
Tongue reading, okay,
yes,
tongue
yes,
reading. Oh
yes.
My goodness, the things that we learn.
Yes.
Okay, so Eileen, you mentioned Dr. Tates Tonics.
Yes.
And so Dr. Tates Tonics is a major sponsor of this show, so full disclosure. When I walked through your store, you had the tonics very prominently displayed.
Yes.
What is your opinion of those tonics, and what type of feedback are you getting from customers?
I love the tonics because it covers a wide range of health concerns that I'm able to offer to the person, in essence, to allow them to move forward. The blood tonic is wonderful. It has herbs like burdock, sarsaparilla, gentian. It has wonderful herbs. Yellow dog is able to help the person cleanse. It works on their if the person is anemic, and then I can couple that also with the fat burner, and it helps it burning fat and helping the bowels to move. So it's wonderful. And if I'm out of the blood tonic, I can offer the detox. The detox is just a bit stronger than that of the blood tonic, but they both work quite well.
So, and then as I'm looking at your shelves, you also have the male tonic and the female tonic.
Yes.
But what I'm impressed with is just the wide variety. I mean, just look at all these herbs. You have other products and other tonics, so it's not just Dr. Tate's. It sounds like you pretty much customize for your customers a direction that would be best for them.
Yes.
Is that a safe statement to make?
Yes, I do.
Wow, fantastic. How does one become a naturopath?
Well, as I stated before, I grew up with it. I can perfect it or become more professional, I guess. With school, you can
With
go.
schooling.
Yeah.
So someone doesn't just wake up one day and then take an online course or anything like that. There's a lot more into that.
It is a lot
process.
into it, yes. You can take a course, but at the same point, it's so much, background. There's so much work to be done. There's a lot of research. There's a lot of studying, in knowing about the history of how it became. So you have more to spiel to your clients.
Wow.
Yeah.
So for our audience, do you have any recommended health tips? Just general health tips that people should consider for a healthy life?
Yes, the foundations of health. I think foundations of health. I think one should consider nutrition. Okay, because you have to eat. I think you should consider hydration. Very important to offer yourself lots of water. How much water? At least half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you want to at least do 50 ounces of water daily. Very, very important because you need to wash your cells. Sleep is so important because enough sleep, we can work on our immune system, which is it's very important. A whole body is not going to function as well. Spiritual is very important. The emotional, if the emotions are not regulated or okay, hence there is a concern. It's the emotions, especially in Eastern medicine, the emotions are so connected to what's going on in the body. So everything plays a role. So even if I can work on allowing the person to try to heal, helping the person heal with myself and God, I have to also work on what's going on with that person's emotion because they can still stay in the same state.
I think emotional health is sometimes overlooked.
Yes.
So I think it's wonderful that you include that in your area of expertise.
Very important, yes.
Well, Eileen, thank you very much for coming on our show.
Yes,
Thank you very much for letting me.
pleasure.
Thank you for letting me pick your brain.
Yes.
And for telling and sharing with our audience your story. It is so intriguing, and that's why we do this show, to tell stories and share knowledge.
Yes. I was happy to share. I'm happy to be here. I would like people to come, visit us, and see what they can get, the benefits that we can offer them, and in essence, hopefully change their life for the better.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Eileen, and thank you for watching and listening this episode. I love engagement. Be sure to like, and don't forget to comment and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button because one, that helps the channel, and two, it'll let you know every time we post a new episode. All right, that does it for this week. I am David Malouf, exploring natural approaches to good health. That does it for this episode of Adventures in Good Health. We would like to hear from you regarding this podcast and any suggestions you have for future podcasts. You can reach us at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Please subscribe and leave a rating or a review.